Hello again and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome as Magna Graecia. Happy weekend to you all and I hope you are well. I am doing decently and ready to dive back into our game where I had promised you a war against the Antigonid Kingdom, which we will be commencing shortly. Before we do that though, I do want to finally click Finish Mission in this screen. The only part of that mission that we have not done is the breeding program, which I determined to be not financially responsible. And so we're just going to wrap this up now. There is no finisher, which I always find a bit of a shame, but so it is. Maybe Paradox will give us a DLC for that. But we can now take another mission. So these are our options. I am not going to select right now, though, because I'd like to think about it and focus on the war first. One more thing to get us completed, though, before we commence, is to select our inventions. We have 3 inventions available, and I would like to focus on moving down towards cultural administration so that we can get some more political influence and, more importantly, perhaps the population assimilation speed. With that said, then we can start moving down that direction. We get some pop promotion speed on the way. Useful since we're going to be getting so many slaves, we won't be able to build enough mills to keep them all occupied. Unintegrated culture happiness, that will help with the unintegrated Greeks. And here we can take either freeman or citizen output. I lean towards this, to be honest. I don't know why. Nonetheless, I'm going to take this because that is almost always the right decision. Citizens are simply more important than freemen, at least until manpower becomes a bit more important to the game, or a bit more of a scarce resource. We will not take this right when it unlocks, which will be soon, mainly because this will actually give our ruler an extra 2 finesse as well, and our ruler is 64 years old and in poor health. So we will give it to either his successor or his successor's successor, since his brother is also quite old and taking over after he passes on. We may in the next episode take a look at how the line of succession is looking. All right, now we can get started with the war. So first thing I want to do is to split my fleet here and assign a new naval commander. And I'd already kind of surveyed these fellas, so I am actually not going to give it to him, even though he's the best. I'm going to find the next acceptable person from a family of import. Actually, is there somebody from our family? That would be nice. From the ruling family, that is. Well, he's only a 6, but he is also, yeah, he's in the family. I'm going to give it to him, despite the relative weakness he has. It'll be fine. I want the Agathoclid family to have a few more positions. And it's only an admiral, as you know, not the most important thing in the world. I'll leave their tactics the same for now. Alright, now I want to do a tiny bit of reorganization here. And move the engineers all to the first Taxis. Correct, make sure. Yep, that is our siege commander. And I will be selecting him, telling him to embark, and then ordering them to embark over to here. The next one I will also tell to embark, and actually I'm going to probably have to tell them to unembark until the other ones are gone, because it seems hard to... How can I tell them to not... Yeah, it's not letting me select anything. I'm going to have to send them all back into shore now. Why are they not going ashore? Disembark. Now I can select the other one and disembark. Sorry about that. They need to work on that feature for sure. All right. Now we can send them out. I'm just going to have to send them first, let them maneuver, and then get the other ones loaded up once that fleet is away. There we go. Now I can send him up to here, because I noticed that the Antigonid Kingdom has some troops there, and I want to be able to take care of them in quick order. And the last little task is to hire these mercenaries so that we have a little bit more siege ability down here because there are still several forts in the area. And we did not load up the troops now, apparently. Or they all loaded up here. All right, forget it. That's where they're going then. I'm not sending that fleet back for now. And it's probably safer anyways. This fleet now can go up here as well. Anywhere, yeah. And we'll deal with this group, then we'll split our armies and send them all over the Antigonid Kingdom to distract our enemies. All right, Venetian gratitude. The protection we have offered the Venetians have made a lasting impression on the people, and they have approached us to ask to be more closely integrated to the country. Well, that is actually perfect. That's kind of what we wanted anyways. They will stop being a tributary and will become a client state, by all means. And I say this because the Romans ceased their tribute in the last episode, so after this is done, we're going to go to war against them and get the Venetians some land up there. Why not? Alright, whoops, I forgot to pause now. Alright, let's, actually, I'm thinking of rotating out her. She's elderly anyways. And, yeah, that's right. I need to actually assign him here. This young 16-year-old. Seems quite capable. So I'm going to put him here. He has some extra discipline for stuff. Yes, excellent. You will be lovely. You're my new favorite person in the world. All right, I think we are all ready to go. Sorry about the misdirection of the ships down there. Relatively bothersome, but safer this way anyways. Let's get this war started before the Antigonidans finish their war up here. They do still have quite a few allies, as you can see, but we also have quite a few, and hopefully they will help us take care of some sieges. Only one war goal, that is this down here, and our mercenaries will be taking care of that. These guys will, hopefully, be moving up into here. There we go. The other fleet is on the way. This one, I would like actually to head on down here for now and just keep an eye out for... Oh, let's check our tactics before I send him in. He is doing the moose. I don't really want to do the moose. Let's... it's relatively gambling here. Let's go for... I never have luck with that. Even though it looks logically the best, it never seems to work for me, so I'm not going to go for it. I think I will try this again. It almost seems to work pretty well. Watch, it will not work now for sure. There we go. Oh, we missed him. Oh, that's a shame. It said we were going to get that battle, but now he's in the mountains. I'm definitely not going there. Tell you what, then. Don't catch him. Oh, he is going to catch him. No, don't catch him. Just wait then for a little while. So much for our Alpha Strike. Alright, that fleet has paid off. Alright, now he can start heading over here. Means we're not going to outnumber them quite as much as I had wanted, but it's fine. Let's get the Siege General over here. That guy is done there. Let's get him up sieging there then. Hopefully, I can maybe get one of my buddies to attach to help out. You attach back to the fleet. And, yeah, go out into the water. I guess I could have him take care of one more things first. Now I've got a decision to make. My original plan with this unit was to actually send them over here and have them just start sieging stuff down to distract the Antigonid Kingdom. I'm leaning against that now and thinking we should just take care of as much of their ability to strike back over here first. It just, you know, it's not as tricky and clever, but it just seems like that's what we should do, to be honest. So we shall do that. Okay, that fleet then will be about done. What are we coming into there? Farmlands. All right, we should be able to win that, I would think. There we go. They are done here. And now I just want them to get into port there, start sieging down this province as well. Not into port, into that port, but via land. All right, equal on the tactics, but whoa. We won that one pretty handily then, surprisingly. That is peculiar. That we did so well. 7,000. Their morale was fine. Interesting. All right, we captured their commander as well. And now we can prepare to siege down their capital, which has no fort. Which is also in a really, really weird location right there. Don't really understand that. All right, we finished integrating somebody. And it does not look like they have very spectacular people there. So they are all going to disappear into obscurity. That fleet is ready there. This fleet can go over here and keep an eye on the minor subjects of the Antigonid Kingdom. Trade from Athens. We will agree to that. Oh, now we got to go take care of another little minor stack there. I tell you what, the war has just started, so we will go with discipline here for our omen. And now we just kind of got to watch some sieges tick by. See, those 2,000 are fighting better than their 7,000 buddies. That's all right. Hopefully somebody will take care of them so we don't have to. Got to keep an eye on them up here. Men of Ares. One of their soldiers has the reputation of a man blessed by the god of war himself. Fighting with a frenzy unlike any other, some of our other soldiers question why he's not been promoted after all his heroic deeds. So he can join our court, or we can get this inspiring soldier thing. We have no room for a commoner anyways at the moment, and we've already got one new general in charge. So we will go with it for the extra morale of armies and fort defense. That, you know, could be beneficial. All right, he is completed there. So now we are sieging there and there and there. He can actually go and do some weird stuff, I guess. Kind of risky, but, you know, I think it's worth it. Let's send him over then to this province. It may be actually, we should send him through here, just in case they go through there. And I will have to get a fleet back over there to meet him then. So that he can go up and do some slaving somewhere. That siege is going to take a while. This one is almost done, though. That will be a benefit. Oh, they've got some troops sitting there, too. Good to know. Alright, that siege is done. Excellent. So let's get them just moving up. Where are those guys headed, anyhow? Can't even tell. Doesn't matter. Let's see, we've got a bunch of trading offers here. There we go. Yep, as I expected, they went there. So now I can get these guys into port. And then I'll have to maybe, however, split this fleet as well. No need to have a general there or an admiral there, though. And he's going to go pick up these guys as well. We're not going to have to go in as undefended as we would have thought. I didn't really want to trade with them, but sure. Wait, what did that say? Alright, making sure it did not say you're going to lose a capital bonus or something. Alright, now we can commence further. These fellas can embark. Where should I send them? I'm a little bit hesitant to send them up here yet. Tell you what, let's move them here first. Let's be systematic about it. Let's not try to be clever. Etruria, new... There you go. Alright, so they can go and maybe take care of this little group here then. They can get out onto the ships as well. Plotting. Good, a little pause is always welcome when you are this engaged in monitoring a conflict. A party of the trusted confidants of a Pednelesian politician named Gordius Frataraka have mysteriously arrived in Akragas. It has become clear that they are surreptitiously attempting to gain our support for a coup in Pednelesia that will place Gordius as head of an oligarchy. Okay, where are you? Still not clear where you are. Where are you? Which one of these tiny little countries are you? Oh, this one. Yeah. No. They will not be useful. I could care less about them. It's like, oh yeah, landlocked one province minor. Just what I really needed. Oh gosh, yeah, that's, was a bad tactical choice, of course. And did not quite take out as many troops as we would have liked, but that's fine. Somebody will take them out shortly. Might as well do another siege over here. More trade offers. As soon as that is done, there we go. We will send him over to take care of these guys. Let's switch him out of deception into something a little bit more useful. Let's try shock action, since that is a little bit of the opposite of what they did previously. All right, and his morale is not great, but they should outnumber them massively. So try to go in there and take care of that little Antigonid outpost. Macedon wants to trade, sure. Where was that battle? That was the one down here. Except that one, all right. Hopefully Macedon does not give them permission to go anywhere. Captured another general. We probably have a lot of generals floating around, to be honest, from our enemies who are captured, and admirals even more so. That siege there is taking some time. All right, these guys can now get out and get somewhere more useful. Let's take a quick look at the enemy map. I want to see the diplomatic map. Yeah, that's the problem. I was thinking we could try to cut them off here a little bit, but they've got lots of ports here because of all their little vassals. So yeah, not really worth it. We do have quite a few targets down here. Any of them unported? I don't really think so. And that's a lot of ports to get through. 3 at least, in addition to the one that we're working on now. Let me see, which province is this? All right, is that connected? It looks as if it is, yes. All right, just making sure that he has some options down there. All right, good. Then we will, I guess, pop up here. We're just gonna have to keep an eye out for when their troops return. It could just distract them a little bit. We could grab some slaves. Actually, no, I'm gonna send them down here. This might be weird, but I'm gonna do what my original plan was. Let's see if we regret this. Do we have access? No. Ask for military access from roads. Excellent, okay. I do feel bad that my little buddy is up here on his own and will soon be taking the full force of the Antigonid army's fury, but, that was very brave of you, Athens, very brave. See anything I'm missing, people? I can't wait till we're done with his siege. He should be going faster. He's a siege person with extra troops even. So let's get these guys ashore down here. No longer importing vegetables to Syracuse or leather, all right? Or honey. No longer importing a lot of things. That would be the Macedonians conquering too many people. So let's see. I would love to get that leather back, but stones and glass, that would be more useful. Let's see, can we get some glass? No, we can't. We can get stones. It's not very high value, but the building discount would be very useful. Sure, there we go. They are on our war target list, so that might go away, but oh well. Can get another import set up here, doesn't really matter what it is. Incense, sure. From Egypt, yeah. They're a reliable partner, aren't they? Alright, there we go. You get up in here now and start sieging down some stuff so that they are a little bit distracted. Sad news. Oh, the Helenia has succumbed to old wounds at the age of 69. The legate. Well, she served us well. Had some ups and downs though there towards the end. She was getting a bit uppity and disloyal. Yeah, sure, import from us. All right. He was not commanding troops at the time anyways, so that's fine. This fleet, yeah, still needs to be here, which is a shame. I want to get them up for monitoring troop movements, to be honest. No, let's go with you then. Just think it would be really good to have some eyes up here, other than my, you know, my 4K Athenian stack. That siege still not done, man. It's so slow. Hey, there it goes. All right. Yes, another trade request. Accept. There we go. We can get these guys into here. That takes care of all of their provinces down here, which is good. It's going to give us a little bit more flexibility. We can start to now focus on... I have no idea who you are, so we'll go with you. That actually... No, that does not have a port either. Let me just check really quick. I've always been curious, though. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't have a port, but it's still on the coast, does that still have any effect? You know, they changed the fort and port mechanic a little bit, so I just wanted to double check that. All right, these guys can get embarked, and I'm gonna send them up here for now. As soon as they're up there, then I'll decide where they are going next. A decision. Proclaim theoretic monarchy. No. I seem to recall there was something I wanted to do in this political influence. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. And the other navy is sitting here. We should have another one too, right there, alright. I am gonna leave them there for now. Oop. Nope, stop. Turn around. Can you run away? Yes, you can. Good, run away. That does mean they have a 10k stack there, which is interesting. I wonder what they're doing with it. Seems kind of foolish. Oh, they won their war. All right. Yeah, that's definitely dangerous then. We're gonna go up and only take some port provinces then. I do hope this guy can run quick enough. Granaries raided. Where is it? All right, this province here, which has loyalty issues anyways. Not this one, this one. Oh, yeah, they're getting worse and worse. This city here, I had been meaning to build a theater here forever. Or even a temple, because they have a fair amount of wrong religion, and it's just getting worse because of all the slaves. Yeah, oh, the things we overlook. All right, let's get them a temple. Well, they can still build stuff. This should help, though. Let's see. One of these should help restore their loyalty, the province's loyalty, I think. The province will increase their loyalty. We'll lose 2,000 manpower. All right. A shortage eased. Yes, that looks right. I'm always worried I'm missing something. There's a lot of text there sometimes. All right. Back to the war front here, and let's hope that our general can escape from this army marching on him, because he does not have the numbers to take him on. Yep, he's getting left alone. Good. All right, this guy can pop into here. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea. Yeah, you know what? No. I'm sorry, Athens, but I really don't think that's a good idea. They just finished a war up there. That means they've probably got a lot more troops up in that region. If Athens takes the port, I'll think about it. But nah, I think I'll be long gone by the time that happens. Yeah, I'm sorry, Athens, but that's just the way it is. They are coming into here instead. All right, you guys get out into the ships, and let's get our legions consolidated in one location. What do we have up here then? A lot of forts. A lot of forts. Who is that? Is that somebody from us? It is. And they're sieging down a unported province, all right. All these little 2 stacks I have bumming around. All right, and there's not much we can do up here either in the way of damage. Too many forts. I wish I had heavy ships. No, that's not a ported province, or not a province with a port. So tell you what, we're gonna come into here first, just seize a city. Till we get some more troops up here. Yeah, I'm glad I turned around. Was not time to help them out. All right, there we go. Up and ready to go. You guys come up here and join them. We do have everything we kind of want. And we're going to have to be ready to evacuate these guys also ASAP. There we go. And then we can start doing our bouncing around stuff. Just hang out here for a second, guys. Maybe you'll attract some attention. Nah, let's not. Let's get them out with you guys. Where are you headed? You are headed in there still. Is that a good place to land? No. Let's keep them all right there. All right, that siege has been won. I'm tempted to bring them up as well. We've got two choices now here. We could continue sieging down all these little one province minor people down here. Certainly we want them as vassals. It'll just take forever. And I'm worried about how many troops are up here. So I do think it might actually be more worth our time to bring the mercenaries up to join our main force. I think so. Yeah, I definitely think so. After our experiences in the Nile Delta, I just feel like that's wise. I think we should be okay landing there, though. Let's bring them up here. Well, I probably should have just landed them, actually, over in our subjects' provinces, rather than landing them via this method. All right, all the troops are landed. This is the smaller fleet, correct? Yes, that one's big, that one is small. Small fleet, you can head back down here, keep an eye on things. Probably could actually send the big fleet, to be honest. Yeah, makes more sense. You come up in here, then small fleet, yeah, join in there, and big fleet, you guys come down here. In case I need to split the fleet and do something else with them. How are we doing on time? Doing okay. All right. You guys come into, yeah, here now. I could probably merge them up, but yeah, I don't feel like I want to. And the mercenaries, you join in as well. I'm not taking any chances here. We have to find their fleets as well, I think. I haven't seen them in a while. Not you, you stay here. In fact, you can even go up in here then. Let's see if we can find where their armies are. These down there taking a little bit of damage. It's okay. Alright, the Gymnasian Gratitude. The protection we have offered the Gymnasian have made a lasting impression. In this case, no. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you are an island. Well, we would technically outnumber that, but I have no desire to risk jumping into something when I cannot see what else is going on up there. I'd rather know the location of at least one more of their armies before I do anything about that little army. Head of the Trifoot family has passed on. Should probably keep an eye on other things too. I thought I saw their fleet somewhere all of a sudden, but I guess not. Alright. I'm not sure where that army was going. In that case, we're just gonna send them up here, take care of that province. Well, actually no, this is a forested a city as well, so unless I see something happening, hey, there's a little fleet. I can move in and take care of them. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not gonna catch them in time. There's another one of them, all right. Here we go, we did manage to secure that. Are we sieging that down? Yes, we are. All right. There's another 10k stack then. Wonder if their army is truly split up. Tell you what, let's head on up here. And that's making me increasingly uncomfortable though, having my guys so far from naval support. So let's move the navy up as well. And then keep our troops nice and safe. Another one of our little subjects taking a big hit there, but, you know, I'm not going to go save you. You guys seem to really just throw yourselves into the middle of nowhere here. I wonder, there's another, where's the provinces here? Okay, there's a fort there. I don't really feel like spending my time sieging down forts right now, to be honest. Sounds really boring. Yeah, definitely to me sounds terribly boring. He's looking pretty vulnerable though. Tell you what, let's merge this fleet back up. They're looking, yeah, pretty vulnerable. Oh, nope, they're not too vulnerable. Let's get you guys. Oh yeah, there come the rest. Let's see if we can cut off this little 10 stack coming in. No, they've got a vassal there too. Okay. Let's see, that's, I wish I could add up quickly. Yeah, I saw they had Bithynia. Where'd their troops go? They were in there. They must be commuting between provinces at present. You guys come up here. I don't like the looks of that. Yes, there we go. That's why I don't. Look at that little stack. Little whole trail. So how do I add up these numbers quickly? 10, 16, 26, 27, 28, 29, 32, almost 34, plus another 8 is, oh gosh, 42. Yeah, and another 9. Wow, you guys are crazy. I'm guessing half these guys are mercs. So we are going to be moving them off of this coast as soon as we can and doing more naval assaults or something. All right, accident in Selinos. We've been told a major industrial accident at the extensive works in the vicinity of Selinos in Sicania. I read something wrong there, apologies. Stone is the main export of the city, and it seems the knuckleheads in charge of the site allowed parts of the structural supports to fall into neglect as they tried to keep up with high demand. Huge collapse, all but wiped out the working shift of slaves. All right, so our choice here, compensate the owners. It would cost us money, get some popularity, keep people happy. All right, that would upset some slaves. Not that slave happiness matters much, so that may actually be most worthwhile. No handouts, or for pity's sake, seize the property and compensate the slaves. I actually always like that choice, to be honest, but it's not the most rational one. But that would get us some popularity too, though. 10 popularity. No, let's just, the slave happiness doesn't matter that much. We'll be fine. All right, there we go. Now, I wanted to move them into here. And I think we'll have time to kind of seize this down. One last little thing, get them out. Yeah, then we got to get our guys out of here. They'll take this port, then we'll evacuate, and then we'll find a way to strike a little bit more, coherently. Hopefully they get this port before the whole almost 50,000 people converge on us. All right, let's get more loaded up onto the ships here. Thank God for naval supremacy. Now, where should I head? We do have some stuff seized down here. We could try to grab more things down here. It's so hard to get all the way down there, though. I don't really feel like dragging my troops all the way down here and then marching up. And I don't think we can get all the way through there effectively. There's another fort there. We need to negotiate more accesses. Let's just head over here for starters. And then worry about it. Oh, our armies are running out of food, too. The mercenaries are out of food. All right. Well, poor mercenaries. Well, don't we feel sorry for you? Alright, got in a naval battle. That was unexpected. They've occupied the little island there. Good job, guys. Alright, now I can move them all to shore here. I think it will take them a while to get over here, so I'm not too worried about those guys. Should have probably just focused on sieging down there, but it's boring. And I wouldn't mind a battle for, the whole sake of military tradition and stuff, but it doesn't seem like that is something that's going to happen right now. Hell, I can get their forces to split up a little bit more. Maybe they'll start now. Ooh, yeah. They've got most of them there. 10, 20. Good question. I don't really like attacking into forests here, but honestly, I think this might be a good chance. Where's our good commander here? I want to see his units, not him. Not gonna have him do shock action this time. Let's say that maybe they will try then for bottlenecks, or they will try for the envelopment, in which case we will not a lot we can do. I'm just gonna switch then to phalanx. That usually does not at least cost you troubles. Yeah, you guys just stay down there, please. I don't want to get into a fight with you per se. There we go. I didn't even check if we chose the right tactic. That's a shame. Alright, let's get them back down here now. I'm not going to go fight these guys quite yet unless they split up, which they might, to be honest. We'll see in a moment, I guess. Let's make sure there's nothing else weird happening around, but we want some more slaves. Alright, they seem as well like they're heading up this way, but I think they're going to be backed up by some other people. Alright, we are getting close to peace, though. Well, close. It's still a ways off. But it's been about time anyways. So we'll make peace here soonish, I think. But I'd like to get maybe one more battle if we could. I don't see it happening, though. Their troops seem to have run off somewhere. Yeah, there's a few of them. And they're still running off. Alright, I might be wearing off anyway, so probably it is time to just call it. We can't chase them around with no food and a peace timer ticking. The occasional rakish and louse tendencies of Antigonid Kingdom are well known throughout the upper circles of Akagas. No one was quite prepared for the appalling slew of allegations leveled at him of late. There are growing rumors of terrible indecencies perpetrated on slaves at debauched gatherings honoring Dionysus, where Athanadoros and his lewd entourage exhibit and debase their latest acquisitions from the Emporia of Morgantina. A lot of story there. Gossip is backed by witnesses. Okay, so let's see. He is relatively important, decent at his job, and relatively loyal, so we can conduct a full investigation. And he would lose his position in government, which is not a big deal. We would lose some money, we'll gain some political influence. Token inquiry, popularity, or the token inquiry, I believe, can also like come back to haunt you later anyways. Slave happiness. You know, I know slave happiness doesn't matter that much, but still, I don't want 10 years of minus 12% slave happiness. That's not great. Every member of the Nikid family loses 10 loyalty. Ouch. Well, we'll try the token inquiry and hope for the best. I seem to recall there is a follow-on event to that, though, so we'll see. Oh, hey, guys. Wonder if I can get in and catch you. Nope. Can I scare you away? The 139th Olympiad. Of course it shall be held. Let's see if we can take this battle without getting ourselves attacked by a bunch of other people. Yes, okay, of course the trial has developments. Well, the investigation of Athanodorus Nikid was mainly intended as a symbolic gesture. It is clear after some preliminary groundwork by jurists that the accused is essentially guilty beyond all doubt. It is a minor miracle that this did not come to light sooner. Alright, we'll just have to see what happens. And everybody will lose, yes, or this is clearly some sort of smear campaign. So let's just see what happens. At least the Nikid family is not in its entirety losing loyalty. Alright, yep, that was a straightforward little battle there. We want to take more battles just for, you know, the sake of possibly more war score. Let's see, I should probably change up tactics here a little bit. Let's select you. They may try to counter with envelopment, in which case we can switch over to, hey, let's try the moose. I know they still have a lot of troops bumming around up here, so we do have to be careful. Scandal draws to a close. I shall let you read that since we are, you know, ready to wrap up here. I don't want to take up too much time. A small fine is all he deserves. Oh, so a bunch of lost popularity all around. A little bit of money gained, and yeah, national slave unhappiness is still terrible. Oh, it's exactly the same as if you had just ended the event the same. That's kind of weird. They should at least alter it a little bit so you don't get the exact same thing. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Yeah. let's move on. Let's just finish up this battle. Boy, that last troop is taking forever to get in there. There we go. Another one sorted. Guess we can siege this down and get some more slaves. Make sure I'm not losing any war scores someplace weird. A lot more troops bumming around down there. All right. I think we should maybe just wrap up now, because it would just be bumming around, seizing more slaves now. We still have, a lot of time till that hits, but, we have other wars that need to be fought. So let's end this now. Overall, I would rate it a success. It's a shame there weren't kind of more battles, but, we did it the way it was supposed to be done. And, that's good. We will now focus on the peace treaty. I'll give you a quick preview of it, but we will, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the final decision during a break then, so that you guys don't have to watch me go through the whole process. And then, in the beginning of next episode, I'll just brief up what happened, and you can, go, oh, okay, yes, I would have done it totally differently, or not. But basically, we will be taking everything we can, except giving much of this to our vassals, and we'll be grabbing this as well. And I may have them cancel some of these subjects down here, and then try to woo them myself. We would have had to have sieged them down to actually take them forcefully. Well, we can't forget about that one too. And that will, and this one, we will not forget about that. Don't worry, I'm going to be super careful. Anyways, so you see what we're going to basically do. If you think we should do more, you better let me know before I record the next episode. And I'm happy to carry on a tiny bit more. We could, for instance, yes, siege somebody down here. They're not going to come down and get us. We could just hold them off. We could siege here and create some more slaves while we continue to siege down these, subject states. Just an option. All right. With that, I wanted to close out with one thing that I promised myself I would not forget, and I have not. I'm so proud of myself. Is to check if they are willing to become a feudatory, and they are. Finally, the day has come that Epidaurus becomes a feudatory peacefully. It is about time. Welcome to the family, guys. I wanted to do that before we got the aggressive expansion of a war. So, looking good there. And we can next also focus on, getting them integrated into the family as well. I want to see what this opinion stands at when we are at peace, though, to make sure that it looks fine. All right. Thank you for joining me then. I hope you enjoyed yourself. In the next episode, we will just make peace unless you advise me otherwise. When that peace is done, I'm thinking a very quick war against Rome to get Veneto some extra land now that they are a client state and we have a CB on Rome anyhow. And we may take a look at some of the dynastic stuff and make sure everything is in line and in order there. Prepare ourselves for the succession that will be eventually coming. I think that is very important. Enjoy your weekends, or if you're watching this in a month or 2 years, enjoy whatever day or month it may be. Maybe it is still March of 2020 then, and we're still in exactly the same place as we are now. But if we are, we will all have gotten thousands of hours into these Paradox games by then and be finished with our tutorials. Take care. Until next time. Ciao.